Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us here for KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Whitney Ward. We begin tonight as fences are going up soon at the Spokane homeless encampment at I-90 in Freya, known as Camp Hope. Today, Washington Department of Transportation crews began clearing the space along the perimeter of that camp. So this is the last step before that fencing can actually be installed. KREM 2's Janelle Finch is joining us live now to tell us more about this new development and how officials hope it will increase security there in the East Central neighborhood. Janelle?
Now, you might not be able to tell from the outside, but this camp has a lot less trash now than it did this morning. I was here at 9 a.m. watching state crews throw out old dog beds, wood, old chairs, bikes, tires. Just take a look at what state crews were working through this morning. This is all in preparation to make room for a security fence. On-site managers say the fence will provide additional safety for those at the camp and in the surrounding neighborhood. In preparation for the new development, Jules Helping Hands and camp management had tents and RVs move in 3 feet to create space. Over the last 6 weeks, the camp has been working together to clean up. Thursday, WSDOT crews were picking up and taking out the trash. Camp manager Maurice Smith says the fence will establish more order around camp.
The security fence is really a big signal to the community and to the campers that we're very serious about cleaning, organizing the camp, and getting everybody ready for the next step.
We asked Smith to explain how putting up fencing encourages people to prepare for next steps. He says the fence does not declare permanency, but will solve some immediate concerns around safety. Fencing was one of the solutions WSDOT, the Department of Commerce, and the Washington State Patrol recommended to help address safety and security. Another aspect that they will be implementing soon is a curfew. As of right now, WSDOT says their goal is to have the fence up before the weekend, and right now they are on track to meet that goal. We are also waiting to learn more details on the materials used for the fence. Once we have that information, we will provide it to you. Live in Spokane, Janelle Finch, KREM 2 News.
All right, Janelle, thank you very much. And as part of our commitment to cover more with every story, tonight we are airing a KREM 2 Plus special report, Camp Hope, a homeless crisis.
A crisis in East Central Spokane, a homeless encampment known as Camp Hope, remains despite efforts to find solution. Drugs, crime, and trash now creeping into surrounding neighborhoods.
You're driving into Spokane, Washington, and what do you see? That's what you see. Does that represent Spokane? I don't think so.
We're all tired of it. It's got to be gone.
Frustration among neighbors and conflicting plans between the city and the state. Now a looming deadline is putting pressure on the situation.
The city's not hostage. The city needs to take care of its citizens.
We're digging deeper and asking the hard questions about the approach to this escalating crisis.
Why do you think we're still having this conversation then, almost 10 months later?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Tonight in a KREM 2 Plus special, how we got here and where we're headed next.
That is just a preview of what you will see tonight at 7, again, only on KREM 2 Plus. And if you don't yet have KREM 2 Plus, you can download it right now for Roku and Amazon Fire. If you'd like step-by-step instructions on how to get KREM 2 Plus, just text the word KREM 2 to 509-448-2000, and we'll send that link directly to your phone. In the meantime, the last time Spokane County Commissioner Mary Cooney gave a State of the County address, it was 2019. Well, now 3 years later and one pandemic later, she stepped back in front of the community and business leaders to deliver this year's address. Using the theme Together Forward, some of the topics that Commissioner Cooney spoke about today included the change in the county's government, which is moving from 3 districts to 5 at the start of the new year. She also touched on the county's behavioral health initiatives, such as the teen text line, the homeless outreach, stabilization and transition program, and the stabilization center that just opened up last fall.
I think it's a broader role as we look at, homelessness and what's going on with the mental health. And so having those new RSN, teams out there, to try to get it so we can help people before they need to get to the stabilization center. Those are some of the things we're trying to be proactive to do.
Spokane County Sheriff Ozzie Knezovich also spoke about the state of the county's law enforcement. So coming up tonight at 5 o'clock, you can find out what the sheriff had to say, including his regrets as he comes toward the end of his term. Also what he thinks the county and the community still need to work on. And today we are beginning to see the extent of the damage done by Hurricane Ian just in the last 24 hours. Right now, we know there is one confirmed death. Millions are without power. That powerful Category 4 storm made landfall in the southwestern part of Florida, causing catastrophic flooding and widespread destruction to homes, businesses, as well as state infrastructure. Ian is now a tropical storm. However, it is still wreaking havoc as it moves across parts of central and eastern Florida. Today, the governor there is calling Hurricane Ian a 500-year flood event.
It got hit with really biblical storm surge, and it washed away roads, it washed away structures.
State officials say the next couple of days are going to be critical for response teams. They are urging people not to survey the damage themselves, but residents now all along the east coast of Florida are getting ready for Ian as well. The National Hurricane Center says there is still a danger of life-threatening storm surge again through Friday in Florida, as well as Georgia and South Carolina. Back here at home, we are waiting to find out more information about a search warrant that was executed today at the Spokane Hells Angels Clubhouse on East Sprague. According to Spokane Police, that warrant was a joint investigation between SPD and federal investigators. It's currently sealed, though, and more information is expected to come here in the next few days. We are continuing to track the situation, though. We'll bring you more as soon as we have it. We want to take a live look now because we are going out to Scarywood today. This is Silverwood right now, not quite as scary during the daytime, but in just about 3 hours it will transform into Scarywood. All those creepy characters and roaming monsters will be there. Of course, you know this is one of the biggest Halloween attractions in the entire Northwest. And of course, guess who? Our very own chief meteorologist, Jeremy Legoo, out braving the rain right now at the park as they're kind of getting a sneak peek of what everyone can expect this year. Jeremy, do you scare easily? Don't lie.
Whitney, so for everyone who does scare easily, I've got a little behind the scenes look. Believe it or not, a lot of the monsters and clowns and what you might see here are actually people. I know, that's crazy. It's crazy, but go with me on this one. You come in as a normal person, you check in, you walk in here and you hit makeup. And this is where you get transformed into a monster of Scarywood's creation. And then it's up to you to do the scaring as one of these people. But come with me. We've got all sorts of masks. Look at all these masks. You can put on just about anything and become just about any type of scary you have ever seen. And when it comes to the rest of wardrobe, it gets even crazier. Back behind me, we have endless dresses, overalls, suits, ties, you name it. Anything to make you into a scary person. So we started behind the scenes so myself and Nicole Hernandez, who's out here with me, could just know that we're not being scared by actual monsters, and hopefully that helps with that mentality as we head through the rest of the evening. But yes, it is raining. We'll have more updates on that rain and what you can expect from these showers as they move out this evening, and when we'll finally see some sunshine. Because yeah, Scarywood opens tonight, but if you want to come on a warmer evening, boy, do I have the forecast for you, and that's coming up in just a bit.
Still not sure if the Scarywood is the place for me, but I am excited to learn more, and I know that I'm looking forward to your forecast for next week. So, Jeremy, thank you very much. We'll check back in with you guys in just a few minutes. All right, coming up here on KREM 2 News at 4, inflation is at a high, and economists are warning a recession may be on the horizon. How you can protect yourself from its impact coming up.